That's a story from long ago. And I've forgotten about it. Time never stands still. I've got to go. Bye, Jet.
Sad. Wow, Jet backstory, man. It's amazing. Hey everybody, welcome to the channel. Thanks for clicking on this video. Today I want to watch Cowboy Bebop Season 1, Episode 10, Ganymede Elegy. I missed this show. I have not watched it in a while because I was trying to get some other stuff out. Last thing that happened was jamming with Edward. Someone told me that right about here is when it starts to also really get good. I mean, I think the show's been fine, although there's been some episodes that aren't. Because there's been some episodes that were great, then by comparison, there's been some episodes that are like, eh. But let's get into it. Ganymede Elegy. Just dying to see what we have in store for us next with the gang. But now we have Edward on board with us. So, cool. Edward. Now, I think that is the last member of the crew, I think. But I don't know for sure, obviously. But I think I have a guy that just kind of talks to me about the show. He doesn't tell me any spoilers, although little things like that slip out of his mouth sometimes. Alright. Like, subscribe, comment. If you like full reactions, you can check my Patreon. The link is down below. And let's do it.
Shut up!
Aw. Oh.
The hell are you?
Edward. This on their ship? Ah, it's very weird. Holy shit. So they just got some dude tied up in there. Hold or something? This looks like it's going to be a really good episode. This looks like a flashback color.
Hey, Jet.
Huh?
I'm asking you, how much longer before we land this damn thing?
How long were you there? I didn't hear you come in.
I've been here for a while.
Let's land this tub already so we can hand over that pathetic bounty head.
Okay.
Board and nice crisp bills, you know what I'm saying?
Obviously, it's bounty.
Jet, you haven't even gotten permission to land yet.
I'm working on it. You two are so obnoxious, I swear. You can't rush genius, my friends. Call the control tower for me, will you?
Why is Edward down there just like hassling the bounty?
You weren't thinking of some sweet thing from your past, were you? Someone who cried over you, huh? Or maybe it was somebody who made you cry.
Didn't I just say you're obnoxious?
This is Ganymede Police regarding your...
Huh?
Huh?
Donnelly!
Oh man, Jet, I can't believe it.
Long time no see, bud.
When did you get here? Haven't seen you in what, 7 years, maybe 8? What's up with the sudden homecoming?
I've got a bounty head to hand over to you boys.
Well,
afraid you got
used
your
to be a
work
cop,
backwards,
huh?
my friend.
That explains it.
Just glad to
What's
see
that?
you anyway.
Why we can't get along for 5 minutes.
Now let me think here. What was her name? Yeah, Lisa.
Wow. Little Jet backstory, and then there was that flashback looked like it was him and a girl.
Bar's called LaFon. Since the recession hit, I hear she's got a lot of debts to pay off. Well, I'm sure it's not easy for a woman living alone trying to keep body and soul together. You know how it is.
Wow. Trippy. So wild how they mix sort of like modern, like future shit with this old, decrepit cityscapes and stuff. It's
Sense of justice and duty, huh?
cool.
Home in years. Of course he's gonna go see her.
You know, he's kidding himself if he thinks his old girlfriend's still carrying a torch for him.
And you're kidding yourself if you think every woman's like you. They're not, you know.
Duty calls 3 o'clock tea.
Man, They are such hopeless romantics.
They are.
Hey, Faye, what'd you put that stuff on for?
Beautiful skin can only be maintained by tireless efforts, which are ultimately totally futile. Understand?
Mmm. Yes, futile, useless.
Oh, here we go.
This is LaFin, right?
Yeah? Who are you?
An old friend of Elisa's. I haven't been around here in a while.
Elisa is gone.
Jet? What a shock. Is it really you? Brent. He is my guest. You don't need to worry. It'll be all right.
You don't mind?
No. So, how about it? You'll have a little drink, won't you?
That was cool.
You're my last customer.
Huh?
I'm closing shop. The ships don't come in like they used to, and the whole area is getting run down. I'm thinking about moving out to another town somewhere.
You get in over your head? New Island mortgages are high. Must be hard for you to manage.
It's so like you to worry about things like that. I'll work it all out after I'm resettled. Don't worry, I'm here with Rent. It's okay.
You mean that guy that was here?
You've heard we're married. We have 3 kids, Jet.
Oh.
Kidding, just kidding. It was a joke. Rent's my boyfriend. You must be married.
No, just wandering around with some weirdos. And on top of that, I'm a bounty hunter. You remember?
Wow. That shifty looking fellow was her boyfriend?
I've got some information on a new bounty head.
Whoa!
Name's Rint Salonius, a thug who operates down at the port of Marvis. Last night he had a run-in with a money guy named Law Rentsuo, another low-life scam artist. The guy's dead.
Yeah, and?
Rint is Elisa's main squeeze. I thought you boys would want to know.
Oh shit, he's a bounty.
What's the bounty on this guy?
They didn't tell us. Commercial. Jesus, Faye. Looking fine. The hell was that?
Back then, when I got home from work, you were always there waiting for me. And that was all I needed.
Wow.
But on that day, when I came back home, the only thing there was that pocket watch. That and a small piece of paper that had just one word written across it, farewell.
Wow.
I didn't feel sad or broken up. It just didn't seem real. But slowly I realized that it was real, that you were gone. And little by little I felt something inside of me go numb. After 6 months, I made a kind of bet with myself that I would leave this planet and start a new life if you didn't return by the time the watch stopped. I didn't come here to blame you. I just wanted to know why you disappeared like that.
You seem to think that time really has stopped here. That's a story from long ago. And I've forgotten about it. Time never stands still. I've gotta go. Bye, Jet.
Sad. Wow. Jet backstory, man. It's amazing. Look at this.
A bounty hunter? Can he be?
Rent.
He's after me. I have a bounty on my head. It's all over.
It's not your fault. It's because I borrowed money from a crook like him. I should have never let you get mixed up in this.
If I get caught, nothing can save me. I killed him.
We've got to run. Right now.
So he's a good guy. He was trying to help her out. Maybe.
Well, it looks like all my good karma is finally paying off. Sorry, but this is business.
What if he kills Jet's girlfriend? Shit.
What's up?
I'm after a head worth 1.8 million.
There's a bounty on this guy.
Yeah. Inside info from your pal Donnelly. Apparently he gunned down a loan shark.
I'll take care of this. You can go back.
You're not gonna let him get away, are you?
When I was a cop, this was my beat. I'm the black dog, and when I bite, I don't let go. I have no regrets about her, but I'll settle this score on my own turf.
Justice and duty, huh? All right.
Listen carefully. Cut your engines now.
Jet!
Wow. This is weird. I feel like something really bad is gonna happen. I mean, he killed the fucking loan shark, you know? I mean, it's not that...
Leave us alone, please, Jet. There are other bounty heads to catch. You don't need this one.
If I let him go now, someone else will be after him tomorrow. And by then, you'll be an accomplice.
Stay away!
You still have time, Elisa.
Stop protecting me! That's just how you were back then.
Hmm?
You decided everything. In the end, you were always right. When I was there with you, I never had to do anything for myself. All I had to do was to hang onto your arm like a child without a care in the world. I wanted to live my own life, make my own decisions, even if they were terrible mistakes.
God, this show's deep sometimes.
Oh, no! Let go! Stop! I don't want to go to prison! You gotta...
You'll survive this. Be strong and take care of her.
You gonna let her go? Did he do some trick to make it look like he died or something?
They think he'll get off with a self-defense plea. So what are you gonna do now?
Well, I won't be on the run. I'll just wait there at my tavern for rent.
I don't think you'll be waiting very long, because time never stands still, you know?
Aww. Wow. That was so touching. What a touching little episode. Man, so we got to see some of his backstory. It was sweet. It was really kind of sweet. I don't know, it was wild. It got tense there for a minute. Like, I thought someone was going to die. I thought, you know, having him arrested would be really devastating for her and that she'd hate him or something like that after turning him in. But he kind of turned it into a this is the right thing to do kind of thing. I guess it's all speculation, but he's like, well, you know, I'll probably get off with self-defense, you know. So, maybe. But he'll have to go through it. But now she's okay. She's not an accomplice or anything like that. And so he was right, I guess. He made everyone face up to the shitty consequences of the moment. And then she actually seemed to kind of appreciate, and he made another good point, you know, if it's not me, it's going to be somebody else after him tomorrow. So let's just get him, turn him in. Plus they get $1.8 million. I guess he also profit a ton off of this seemingly magnanimous gesture I'm making. But that was just really touching, and we got to see some backstory of him. So he was a cop, I guess, and that makes sense. Going from cop to bounty hunter is doesn't seem like too big of a leap. And he had that girl, and he just came home one day, and yeah, we got the whole story. It's crazy how they can squeeze in this stuff. You know, like, it's crazy that they can have, like, so he comes home, finds the one note that says farewell, and she's gone with the watch, left the watch there, and I think what he was saying was he decided, okay, I'll just wait till this watch dies, you know, stops. And if she's not back by then, I'll just go or then leave or whatever. Said something like that. Something like that. I might have that a little wrong. But then he decided to up and leave and went, never saw her again. And then now it's, I forget how many years later they said it was. Well, the one guy was like, I haven't seen you in what, 7 or 8 years? So it might be like about 8 years, 9 years, decade. And he goes and finds her. And it's just, but they tell that whole story, and then in the end, even she says, you know, she even explains why did she initially says she won't tell him, and then at the end she kind of is like, that's why, because I wanted to live my life, you know, even if it was some mistakes that I made, I didn't want to, you know, you were always there for me to kind of cling onto your arm, and everything you did was right, and I wanted to go live my life, which is a very valid, interesting position for someone to be in, to have left him, you know, without saying anything, you know, just left a farewell note. Not even a note, really, just the word farewell. And then he didn't get, you know, he said, you know, he just kind of got numb inside, but he didn't freak out, and he didn't get super angry and jealous or anything like that. He just felt very sad about it, it sounds like. Really wild story, really wild backstory, and but I was going to say, it's crazy how they can kind of fit all that in so naturally, you know, in a 20-minute episode. You know, it doesn't seem forced. It's not, there's no exposition, you know, the exposition is so subtly weaved into the action. It's like unbelievably well written, actually. That episode was, for sure. All right, well, amazing. Thanks a lot. And so far, I think that might be one of my favorite episodes so far. Like, subscribe, comment, and if you like full reactions, it'll be on my Patreon. All right, we will see you next time. Bye.